With the 2022 Stanley Cup playoffs winding down, it is time to focus on the next objective, the draft. This year, the NHL draft will be taking place in Montreal, Quebec, with the Montreal Canadiens taking the first overall selection. And there is a number of prospects that the Montreal Canadiens could go out and acquire with their first overall pick. We are going to start off our 2022 prospect previews with probably the safe bet, Shane Wright. A player who, in the back of our heads, has been hyped up for years by NHL draftees and scouts, and rightfully so. Some basic info here on Shane Wright. He was born on January 5th, 2004 in Burlington, Ontario, which is obviously in Canada. He plays the center position. He shoots right, and he is 6'0", 198 pounds. Now imagine the Montreal Canadiens select Shane Wright right now. Imagine him as the first line center and then potentially Nick Suzuki as your second line center. You wouldn't have to worry about your center core for a long time. Wright's draft rankings are pretty miraculous, being ranked number 1 by almost every single prospect site and prospect analyst, except for ISS Hockey. You see some of the most important ones there: Consolidated Ranking, Elite Prospects, Bob McKenzie, Craig Button, and then NHL Central Scouting there as well. And the hype is rightfully so there. Wright brings a lot of energy to the table, including a lot of team effort, and he does not give up when he's out there on the ice. He brings that offense, that drive to the net, and he is very good at putting pucks behind the net. Some statistics here for y'all in 2018-19 with the Don Mills Flyers AAA hockey team. He had 66 goals, 84 assists for 120 points. In a shortened season with the Kingston Frontenacs after being drafted by them, he wore the assistant captaincy in his first season, by the way, scoring 39 goals, 27 assists for 46 points. Unfortunately for him in 2020-2021, the OHL season was canceled, so obviously he wasn't playing. In 21-22, he kind of had a concerning year to people's standards. He scored 32 goals, 62 assists for 94 points. Now you may be wondering, well, what is the concern there? Why? That's not even that bad of statistics. He usually scores more goals. And that definitely does play a role in why he had kind of a down season, mainly because he was kind of focusing on getting ready for the NHL instead of really dominating in the Ontario Hockey League. Basically, he was acting like one of those players where he's like, yeah, I'm going first overall. There's no need to really try here. A look at some of his international statistics here with Canada Black U17 in 1920, wearing the captaincy, by the way. He scored 4 goals, had 3 assists for 7 points. And then 2020-21 with the Canada U18 team, where he also wore the captaincy, he scored 9 goals for 5 assists and 14 points. Just a pure goal scorer out there on the ice. Just the way that Wright plays out there on the ice. He's really worked on getting his two-way type of game improved, which is why I kind of compared him to Patrice Bergeron, and he's kind of following the same skill path as John Tavares. A look at his strengths here. There is a lot of strengths. Team effort, accurate shooting, drive to the net, and his improving two-way style, as I just said, is only a few. There is many more strength that this guy has. He has an amazing shot. It's not only accurate, but it's also very, very powerful. And then he also has the deking and the skill as well to score very skillful goals. For weaknesses, there really isn't that many. The only that I really said was that he looked like he was going through the motions out there on the ice in his last season, and a loss of motivation, really. And that's really only for last season. He really does not have that many weaknesses at all, apart from his performance this season. And he had 94 points in what was considered a down year for him. So I would consider the bar to be set very high on Shane Wright this upcoming season in his rookie year. Whether they pick Shane Wright or Burakovsky or Logan Cooley first overall, I think it would definitely be a bet to pick Shane Wright. The drive to the net and just the improving two-way style and the similarity to Nick Suzuki could really affect and benefit the Montreal Canadiens. Shane Wright himself even thinks he should go first overall, saying, quote, "I deserve to be the first overall pick. I deserve that honor. I believe that I am the best player in this draft and I should be taken first overall. At first, when I saw that, I was like, well, you're cocky, I'm not going to like you in the NHL. But then I really realized, well, when you're a player like that, you gotta have some type of ego or some type of confidence. And I honestly agree with him. I do think he should be first overall. But anyways, guys, leave your thoughts on Shane Wright in the comments down below. Next up will be Logan Cooley next Monday. So make sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button for more prospect previews type videos. Anyways, that'll do it for me. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Adios.